Hey guys, yes, I am back. I just made a video about Resident Evil 3 Remake, and I am back again because there is some exciting freaking news going on in the world of Silent Hill again. And all of you guys said that I was crazy for even acknowledging it. Well, guess what? Apparently the leaks are... Look at this zit on my face. Apparently the leaks are pretty legit. There is this website called Rely on Horror. I had actually never heard of them before, but they apparently are really good with leaks, and most of the stuff they say seems to be true. Now it's looking like it's freaking gonna happen. I mean, Young reported on it, so I feel like that means it's pretty legit that he actually spoke on it, because he hasn't spoke on it so far. So I'm gonna just read some of the stuff from this Rely on Horror website. It sounds pretty promising, and I'm pretty excited, and I'm freaking out at the same time. What was reported on at the time was a Silent Hill reboot, along with some of the anthology or episodic Silent Hill. We have a trusted source regarding this news, and another source has corroborated with us that Masahiro Ito, which is the name I massacred in my last video, he was the creature designer for the first 4 titles in the series. I thought he was the first 3 titles, is indeed working on a new Silent Hill game as previously speculated when he said rest in peace Pyramid Head. These same sources name Sony as the driving force behind bringing the series back, most likely as PlayStation 5 exclusive, though this is conjecture on our and our sources' part. I mean, it makes sense. The PS5 is coming out. How else are you gonna just like wipe the floor with every other console than announcing that you're rebooting Silent Hill and Silent Hill literally being resurrected? Our first source, who we've come to trust well, indicates that Kiichiro Toyama, director and writer of the original 1999 Silent Hill, and Akira, composer for the majority of the franchise, are also returning alongside Ito. The trio will helm a soft reboot of the Silent Hill series, possibly just called Silent Hill. SIE Japan Studio, which possibly includes team members from Project Siren, the group behind Siren Blood Curse for the PlayStation 3, will be behind its development in some capacity, either in full or in part. Our source states that this title has been in the works for about a year. Our second source, which has no connection to the first source, was aware of Ito's involvement in a new Silent Hill title and informed us of that information some time ago, but I'm sure they didn't want to release it until they actually heard some more information. The second Silent Hill title, referenced in previous rumors, is still being worked out at the moment, but it's looking as if it very well could be the Silent Hills Hideo Kojima's famously canceled title. According to our first source, Sony is working to patch up the relationship between Kojima Productions and Konami in order to resurrect the game, due to the amount of buzz and continued demand for it 5 years after its cancellation. Our second source shared the same information with us in the past. We can now report on it with some confidence in its legitimacy. Source number 1 goes on to say that the game will eventually make use of the next-gen PSVR headset for PlayStation 5. Allegedly, Sony has pitched the game to Kojima as a title more akin to a Telltale/supermassive narrative-driven title, which would offer him full creative freedom. Our source does emphasize, however, that Silent Hills is not a done deal, and that for now, the only game in active development is the reboot from SIE Japan Studio. While Sony is pushing for the series' comeback, our sources do not say they are out to own the Silent Hill IP. Sony and Konami are working together on these titles. So they're pretty much saying this Silent Hill soft reboot by a lot of people from the original Silent Hill series, the first 3 that a lot of people just consider the Silent Hill and the rest all garbage. I don't agree with that, but they are coming back to reboot the series, and who better than the people that made the first psychological terror we've ever known. We thought Konami was just gonna let it die and make more pachinko machines out of it, and now it's happening, and apparently it's been happening for a year. So obviously February 28th, when Ito tweeted that must have been the "this is for sure going on," he can finally kind of softly announce his involvement in it. That's amazing. I haven't played Siren, but I've heard really good things about it, so I'm sure the original Team Silent people plus the Siren people working together would only be a good thing. That's really exciting. If you're a Silent Hill fan, I don't see how you would not be super, super excited about that information. But it's not only that, it's also information that they might be bringing back Silent Hills, and there's a pretty good chance of it, but nothing is worked out or set in stone yet. But considering the fact that Kojima's been posting more horror-related Instagram posts and pictures and things, I think that kind of tells you that he's getting his head in the game. Couple that with the fact that Norman Reedus just said that he's working with Hideo Kojima on another project. That seems pretty likely that it's Silent Hills. unless they're making some sort of Death Stranding related game. I don't see him using Norman Reedus in another game that has absolutely nothing to do with Death Stranding or Silent Hill. I think they're just gonna continue on with the project of Silent Hill since he was supposed to be the protagonist in the first place. I think it's really interesting. I think it shows Konami has matured quite a bit to be able to try to work things out with Kojima Productions and vice versa. Konami knows they can make a shitload of money off of this. Kojima knows that he can make a killer horror game, which he already had started developing. And if Sony can somehow like parent trap them together to make this happen, they're gonna sell shitloads of PS5s. Even, I mean, they're gonna sell shitloads of PS5s anyways, but I feel like this just, how can you not get the PS5 if this is what's coming? Like, this is gonna blow the top off of everything. Yeah, it's not a done deal, but the fact that they're even talking about it, and the fact that this might be true is pretty interesting. As far as the tweet in the last video I made about him saying that they have big news coming and they announced the PC release date, which is super exciting, I still think there's something else going on, obviously. So maybe that picture just ended up being them just talking about the announcement of the PC release date and the photo mode that comes with the PC, and the fact that they're working with Half-Life. Like, that's a big deal. Maybe that was just all it was. You know, that's kind of a big thing, that Half-Life is even involved with Death Stranding. I think that's really fun and makes people want to play it even more, and maybe even possibly buy it 2 places, because we're not going to get that on the PS4. But I'm really hoping that they bring the photo mode to the PS4. Apparently Kojima on Twitter had suggested that he's thinking about it because a lot of people are demanding it. So if that game, I just played it last night until like 2 o'clock in the morning because I'm trying to platinum it and I have so much to do, but it's so much fun building all these roads. I still haven't built all the roads, so that's what I've been working on. To have photo mode in that would be awesome. But then also, I really hope that he listens to some people for the next patch and gives us like a little Walkman to listen to. But yeah, so we'll see what happens with that. This isn't a Death Stranding video, this is a Silent Hill video. And I think it's really exciting. And I actually just got PS Now and I want to play Silent Hill 2 and finish it. I never have, so we'll see about that. But I think it's all good things, all good news. Everyone was joking, everyone was making fun of all of us fans trying to like see things that aren't there, but apparently they are there in some way, in shape or form. So I think we have good things to look forward to, and I'm excited. Are you looking more forward to the original Silent Hill soft reboot that might just be called Silent Hill? Or are you looking more towards the PT Kojima Productions Silent Hills to be rebooted? I wonder if Guillermo's going to be involved in that. I don't know. But we'll see. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. At least we know that it's pretty much confirmed that there is a Silent Hill coming. That's great. That's amazing. That's all that matters. So let's celebrate that. Stay safe out there. Don't cough on anybody. Don't shake anybody's hands. See you guys next time. Bye.